Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome to the PFL 3 2024 regular season. Fucking PFL shit. I don't know, dude. PFL naming is weird. PFL 3, but this is like the 10th PFL 3 at this point. But, anyways, yo, pacing really fucking good right now. We're already going into the first fight. Bubba Jenkins taking on Kai Kamaka the third. Bubba Jenkins training out of King's MMA. Kai Kamaka trains out of Extreme Couture. Bubba is 36 to Kai's 29. Bubba's been in the final, did just get knocked out last season by Jesus Pinedo, who went on to win it all. So, not the worst loss. Did get knocked out in the final the season before to Brendan Loughnane. So, hasn't had the best luck. Lost to Chris Wade before that. But otherwise, really solid career. Kind of an ironic career because he was in Bellator for a while, then went to PFL, and now I guess this is still PFL, but, they merged. So he's kind of back with Bellator, if you ask me. But yeah, dude, we're getting into it. Fucking PFL. Let's go. Tanner's hyped. Hell yeah. Yo, what up, Andrew? Let's fucking go. Hope you guys are hyped. Making sure I got nothing in that. I got to listen to this one. All right. We gooch. Dude, I don't know about you guys. I wasn't even going to do this. This was a super last minute decision. But, I forgot to show you the bets. Oh, shit, guys. Hold on. We got a lot to do here. They threw me off with how quick the pacing is on this. I'm not complaining, but getting right into it. Let's get this up here. Be ready to start this round, and then I'll show you the bet. All right, round one underway already. So I took Bubba Jenkins by decision. Straight up. Think he's a better fighter. He's got better record, better experience. Kai Kamaka's still only 29 years old, so like he could still young enough, he could turn it around. But I just think Bubba's the better fighter right here as he goes in on a single leg and then hits a nice 1-2 on the way up. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Most of Bubba's fights go to decision too. Almost all of Kai's fights have gone to decision. So I just feel like that was the most realistic path to victory. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Bubba tries to shoot. Kai does a great job defending. Bubba Jenkins, great name, dude. Like, how did Bubba? First of all, your name's Bubba. That's something. I mentioned Kai Kamaka trains at Extreme Couture. So, they're only at featherweight here, but, could be training with, maybe Chris Curtis or something. Probably got smaller guys there, but. Nice inside low kick from Kamaka. I forgot to open up some shit. I gotta update this. All right, that's good. That's good. Showing Dewey Cooper in the corner of Kai. Jenkins in again. Nice knee to the body. Kai does a good job breaking apart. Oh, Ian Parker with the same exact bet. Jenkins by decision. Oh, and I will say they didn't give me any time to fucking go over anything, but I think everyone who's watching probably usually watches, and you guys probably know the deal already. But I didn't make a breakdown for this, so these bets aren't counting towards anything. I did take them personally, though. Take them at your own risk. I don't watch PFL, Bellator, whatever the fuck that much. I do watch it. I didn't catch last week's card, so take it for what it's worth. But same goes for Haney Garcia tomorrow night because we're doing Haney Garcia tomorrow night, which I'm actually like really looking forward to now. Just gonna do the co-main and main though, because I don't really even know anyone else on the card, but definitely want to do the main. We'll start with the co-main. I'll have a few bets for everything, but same deal. Didn't make the breakdown. Next one will be UFC. What is it? Vegas 91 next weekend. Mateus Nicolau versus Alexander Perez or Alex Perez. You go by Alex or Alexander? I think it's just Alex. Dude, the fucking speed of the strikes is ridiculous. Does anyone else think that is just a joke? 12 miles per hour, top strike. Like, what? The fuck am I supposed to do with that information? Jenkins won this fight because he had an 18-mile-per-hour strike. Like, it's useless. Completely useless. Oh, shit. Looked like Kai dropped him, but I think it was just timing. Bubba went in on a single right as Kai threw the shot. Hard to tell. They're saying the punch came after he fell. Or he fell, I guess they're saying, and then the punch. Yeah. Same thing. All right, that's the end of round one. Close round one. I gotta get this shit ready for the other rounds. Just like sing the song, sounds like she's singing. Round two up next. Let's see what the live odds are. I forgot to pull up the old betting app here. See what we're working with. Live odds minus 110 Bubba, minus 120 Kai. So that would imply that they gave round one to Kai, which I'm not saying that's wrong. It was a close round. Oh, it did look like he dropped him. They say he's lost his foot. It was weird timing. I don't want to look at these live odds because it spoils the fight. I don't want to spoil that shit. Round two getting ready to start here, and we're underway. I didn't even have time to take a bong hit. You guys didn't even give me a chance. I love how I'm like blaming you guys. I'm blaming the PFL production, I guess. They didn't even give me a chance. This is what they do too. They don't do prelims and main card. Well, maybe they do main card, but they don't do prelims. They do early card, main card to make it feel like it's just like one big card, which is a solid like way to do it, but make that be the right. Holy shit, guys. Kamaka has a 35-mile-per-hour kick. I'm going to be making these jokes all night because this shit is ridiculous. Andrew's going to be watching NBA. Sick, bro. Don't think I watch this if I don't have bets. Bro, get some bets in. Can you not do you not have it on your book? Because I wouldn't be shocked. It's on DraftKings, but I know you probably don't have that over there. But yeah, I'll be watching NBA tomorrow. Shout out to the Knicks. Playing the Sixers. Ooh. Nice left from Bubba. Bubba Jank. Bubba Sparks. Yo, Bubba Jenkins should come out to Bubba Sparks. Missed opportunity. You can bet it, so why don't you throw some shit down, bro? Ooh, nice takedown from Bubba here. You can bet all props. I will say they don't have nearly as many props as like the UFC does for this. We're gonna do the mystery bet thing later, Andrew. I know you know what that is with the poll. And well, right now I got fucking Bubba by decision, which I know I don't feel too great about in this moment, and it's obviously too late for you to get that in. I wanted to give my bets away as we go, but since the next one, I obviously want to give you time to get it in if you want to tail. I took, what did I take? Yamauchi and Braga parlayed together. It's plus 110 right now on my book. I got it better than that. What did I get it at? I can't read this graphic. I got to pull it up to do it. Hold on. Let me check my phone. I have it on my phone. Either way, it's plus 110 right now, so. But yeah, it's a Bellator. I keep calling it a Bellator card. It feels like a Bellator card. PFL, same fucking thing. But I usually go money line in these kinds of cards because I feel like there's usually a lot of heavy favorites. And yeah. This guy's asking, Jenkins start yet? Yeah, we're in round 2. Minute 45 left. He probably lost round 1. Round 2, he looks a little better, but it's a close fight. It could go either way. I got it at 129, Andrew. So now it's down to plus 110. That was Yamauchi and Braga parlayed. That's my next bet after. And as I say, that Bubba's got the back right now, which is like good and bad. We needed to go to decision, so we obviously don't want him to finish him. But scoring wise, this should be good for him to lock up round 2. He's got one hook in. He's like doing a triangle, but without the other hook in. So like through the leg into the back. Oh shit! And Kai just slams him off of him. Great defense from Kai. Bubba's in this really awkward, like upside down split position. Not great, but Kai lets him back up. You're on it. One good on Heat money line. They beat the Bulls. I know they were playing. I didn't want the fucking Heat in the playoffs, dude. And I didn't want to play because there was a chance the Knicks were gonna have to play them. I did not want to play the Heat. I'd rather play the Sixers. They give you so much information on the screen as far as strikes and whatever. The strikes kind of look dead even. It was like 40 something out of 110 each. Bubba lands some nice shots at the end of the round there. Round 3 coming up. They won 112.91. Oh, you're surprised that I want the Sixers over the Heat? I just feel like the Heat have had the Knicks. It's like one of those teams, you know. It's got nothing to do with like how good they are this year, who's on the team. It's just like the Heat always fucking beat the Knicks, especially the last like 2 years. I think they knocked them out of the playoffs. Every season fucking blurs together. I don't honestly remember, but Jimmy Butler in the playoffs, different animal. Did he go off tonight or did he not do? Oh, he wasn't even playing tonight, wasn't he? I think he's out right now. Yeah, I hope so, man. Knicks look good this year, for once. Islanders are hot right now too. They got first playoff game tomorrow. But enough about that. We're here for PFL. You know, co-leader in MMA, aka just the other MMA promotion. If there was two, if you have to have 2 leaders, sure, they're up there. But they're all right. I'm just gonna say this is 1-1. There's a chance that Kai is up 2-0. But it's more fun to think of it as 1-1. Live odds plus 110 Bubba, minus 140 Kai. So they seem to think Kai is winning as well. We'll see. Maybe Bubba can get a big round here. Ooh, instantly in on a double. Gets a nice big takedown right in the middle of the octagon, or in the smart cage. Smart cage, guys. God, how could you be so dumb in the smart cage? Yo, but Kai immediately gets up. Like, Jenkins can get the takedowns, but he can't keep him down, which scoring-wise ain't going to do much for you. Oh, nice uppercut from Jenkins. Oh, nice right from Kai. They're trading big shots. Bubba shoots again. Kai's doing a great job of defending, though. I don't think, yeah, Bubba ain't going to get it. Gets up again. I think Kai's going to take this, man. Hate to say it. Oh, big shot from Kai right there. Oh, but he goes for a knee, and Bubba grabs the leg and doesn't really get the takedown. Kai gets up. Oh, dude, I didn't realize that's Ray Cooper's cousin. That's pretty funny. And they're both a third. Kai Kamaka the third and Ray Cooper the third. The Cooper Kamaka clan? I like that. Oh, they're both landing big shots. Oh, Jenkins goes for a big right and then in on a single, does not get it. Kai hits him with a nice knee, pushes him to the cage. Smart cage. Showing Nixick in Kai's corner. Kai just is the more fresher fighter right now, and that's going to be the difference here for sure because Bubba looks tired and not going to have any power or be able to get takedowns when you're tired. So, unfortunately for us, got Mavs and Knicks to make conference finals at plus 2,800. Damn. I hope the Knicks make the conference finals. Kai tries to shoot again. Now he's trying to pull guard. Back in on a single. Kai's defending. Bubba really just going all out for this single, but scoring wise, it's not doing him any good because Kai's just sitting there and landing hammer fists and shit. Like, you're in on like an ankle pick. You're not gonna really get much fucking leverage or anything. All J's in the house. What's up, brother? PFL will never compete with the UFC. What's good with you, bro? Hope all is good. Yeah, brother. Everything is good, and you're 100% correct. PFL is not great. I like to give them a chance. I like also like there's a bunch of former UFC fighters in PFL, so like I still have interest in a lot of these guys, but like something's off with the product. You're right. They make the finals, it's plus 10,000. Knicks to make the finals, you're saying? Or both Knicks and Mavs? Dan Hardy saying, who knows what this looks like on the scorecards? As someone who bet Bubba Jenkins by decision, I think Kai Kamaka won this fight. But I'll fucking take it if they're going to give us the decision here. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, I'll get the first poll ready because they flew right into this. All right. Poll is ready. I'm just going to wait till we get the decision here, and I'll throw the graphic up for all of that. All right. I'll just throw up the graphic now while we got a sec. So we did this for UFC 300. Going to do it again for this. Basically, I'm going to have you guys vote in the chat blindly for A, B, C, or D. Or sorry, A, B, or C. Do I have the right one up? Yeah, A, B, or C. They're hidden under there. It's either the fucking two fighters of the main event, Umalatov or Koreshkov, or it's neither, meaning we won't bet on who wins the fight. And then the method would be KO, submission, or decision. So you guys are basically just going to blindly vote for A, B, or C. And whatever the winning answer is, I'll then reveal on the board blindly. We'll see what it is, and we'll bet on the final thing. So unfortunately, Bellator doesn't let you bet on like this guy wins this round this way, but they'll let you bet this guy wins this way. So I had to get rid of the third column, which normally would be the round. So it's a little more fun when you can do the 3 votes, but we're going to do the 2 votes for this. I'll get the first one started now. As you can also see, how do I get rid of this now? Did I fuck this up? No, we're good. All right. As you can also see, every 10 likes on the screen, I'll take a bong hit. We're at 5 right now. So if you guys want to, give me a few more likes there, that'd be cool. And every 5 subscriptions, I will take an all Keef bong hit to get high as fuck. Let's see. We started with 589. My guess is we are still right around there. We're at 590. We got 1, guys. We're 4 away. Let's go. Also, we're 10 away from 600. Help me get to 600. That'd be cool. Be a lot cooler if I was at 600 right now, Dying to know if we're going to take a victory bong hit or a losing bong hit for this bet here, Usually we take winning bet, take bong hit, losing bet. Sometimes take bong, you see how it goes. But either way, I'm trying to get stoned right now. I also got a bunch of random parlays to go over. I'm going to leave this up for a little bit, actually, while you guys vote in the chat. So people know what the fuck they're voting for. I'm also going to leave that up for probably a fight or 2. Let it build up a little bit, hopefully. And if I can, I'll go back here real quick. Oh, we're coming back. We're coming back. NBA music on a PFL event. It feels weird. I like it though. Just, something about it feels weird. All right, we're waiting. Oh shit, the AI or the verdict scorecards, I thought it was the AI, has Bubba Jenkins 2 rounds to 1 there. But the AI score has Kai 2 rounds to 1. The fuck is the AI? I mean, I know what it is, but like, come on, dude. We're letting robots score the fights. Randy and Dan both say Kamaka. Verdict is the only one that says Bubba. But Verdict's probably the most accurate. Just because it's accurate doesn't mean that's what the judges chose. Let's see. All 3. 29, 28. It's probably Kai. Yep. Kai, 29, 28 across the board. Bummer. Fuck Kai Kamaka. All right, I mentioned earlier. Well, wait. First of all, you guys know we always got the gimmick parlays where fighters train, all that bullshit. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this one in time. So the Kings MMA parlay, it's dead already anyway. So good thing you guys didn't take it. But anyways, we got the Brazilian-born parlay. You need Neiman, Gracie, and Gabriel Braga to win. The word "born" there is important because Yamauchi is also Brazilian, but he was born in Japan. He is fighting Neiman Gracie, so I had to differentiate it somehow. So we went with the Brazilian-born parlay. That's plus 319. The Florida-trained parlay. Logan Storley trains out of Killcliff, and Umalatov trains out of ATT. Neighbor gyms, down in South Florida. They don't train together, but guys, I'm grasping at straws here for these. But the Florida train parlay plus 129. It's a solid parlay, honestly. The former champ parlay, Logan Storley, was an interim champ in Bellator. Brendan Loughnane won the PFL tournament 2 years ago, 2022. And Koreshkov was a Bellator champion, plus 334 for that. The Kings MMA parlay, as I mentioned, I don't know if either of them currently train there, but they both used to train there at least. As I mentioned, that already just died. Bubba Jenkins and Neiman Gracie. And then the undefeated Russian parlay, which sounds good, dude. Musaev and Umalatov. The thing is, Musaev is fighting Logan Storley, who I think is probably going to win. So I don't know how much you want to take the undefeated Russian parlay, but he is an undefeated Russian. So you got to. Could add Sack Kings to the Kings parlay. Well, I mean, the Kings parlay already died, but you could do Neiman Gracie and the Sacramento Kings. But I'll go over my actual bets right now. I don't have a graphic for them, so I'll just put them up one by one. As you saw, we just lost the first one. That was Jenkins by decision, plus 165. I parlayed the next two fights. I'm taking Yamauchi and Braga both to win, plus 129. After that, I took Logan Storley money line and parlayed it with the over 1.5 in Loughnane and Carvalho. And then main event, I did fight to go the distance plus 110. I'm not guys. I barely watched PFL Bellator. B, not that confident in any of these. Just kind of took the value plus money. I don't really think the main event goes the distance, but plus 110. I wanted to throw down on Koreshkov, but I don't really know. Maybe Umalatov's going to be really good. But I don't think he's good enough to finish Koreshkov. So let's see. But they both do win a lot of fights by KO. So, I mean, this one's risky as fuck. Storley money line, I like a lot. Over 1.5 in, this makes it look like it's the same fight. It's not. Is in the Loughnane Carvalho fight. Don't love that just because Brendan Loughnane could probably finish that fight a little earlier, but we'll take it. And this fight, Yamauchi already beat Neiman Gracie, knocked him out in the second round. I don't know if he could knock him out again, but I don't think either guy is going to sub one another. They're both really fucking good on the ground. Neither has ever been subbed before. And I could see it going to a decision. So I just didn't know where to take the value. I could only find lines on one or the other. I couldn't find Yamauchi by KO or decision. I had to do one or the other. So I just took him straight up money line. Gabriel Braga was in the final just this past season, lost to Jesus Pinedo, who he beat earlier in the tournament last year. So really solid guy. I believe he just had a tragic, I think his dad just died or something. Something crazy happened in his life. That's fucked up. So he might have a little chip on his shoulder. I don't know. I'm rooting for him, so I hope he gets it done. That is plus 129. And we just had Bubba Jenkins by decision. He lost, did win one round on all judges' scorecards, but wasn't enough. Good upset by Kai Kamaka because Jenkins was a minus 150 favorite. So good on anyone who took Kai. Tanner just woke up from a nap. Let's go. Andrew taking all except the main event. Yeah, I don't blame you. Heat money line was so easy, boys. I wish they were all that easy. I was saying earlier, I didn't want the Heat to win. I didn't bet on that. I didn't bet on any NBA tonight, actually. I will bet on the Knicks game tomorrow, but that's about it. If you're wondering what the random poll is in the chat, here it is. We basically blindly vote A, B, or C. It'll be the two fighters in the main event, Koreshkov and Umalatov, and the other one will be neither, meaning we just won't bet on who wins. And then the next vote will be for the method. It'll be A, B, or C, either KO, knockout, KO, submission, or decision. So the final bet could be like Koreshkov by submission. It could be decision, as in the fight just goes the distance. It could be Umalatov by KO. You know, we'll see what it ends up being. I'll stop this at some point. We only got 2 votes in it. Come on, guys. There was 11 of you just watching. Now there's 8. Sick to the 3 of you. But either way, there's 8 of you watching. Vote in the poll. Let me know. Also, 10 likes, I'll take a bong hit. I also already got to take a bong hit. And every 5 subs, I'll take a Keith bong hit. Last I checked, we were up 1 sub. So we got 4 more to go. I'll keep an eye on that. Although it is annoying. It's like not something you can easily do when you're live. All right, I guess you can. Still up 1. Also, we're 10. If we get to 600, subs tonight, I'll shotgun a beer. How about that? It's not on the screen, but I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I fucked up and closed the poll before voting. Oh, bro, you did fuck up. You got to refresh. I got to pack this. This poll is a lot more fun with when you can do the rounds and shit as well. The one for Haney Garcia tomorrow night, if anyone plans on tuning in for that boxing pay-per-view, I'll be live for watch long. And the props in that one are a lot more fun. Because it's not, obviously you can't bet submission. It's just like, when is the knockout going to happen? Or will it go the distance? Or over-unders? Knockdowns? There's a lot of variables. Also, I don't know if you guys watched that fucking... Ryan Garcia is obviously losing his mind. Like, there's no doubt about it. But the motherfucker steps on the scale. And granted, it's the ceremonial weigh-in. It's not like the official weigh-in. He had already weighed in. Oh, by the way, missed weight by 3.2 pounds. Okay. Comes in for the ceremonials, bro. Beer in hand. Chugs the beer as he's standing on the scale. Like, screams and shit. The dude is nuts. It wasn't like a cool, like, oh, dude, party, drink a beer. It was like, something is seriously wrong with this kid. And it's not even like he's an alcoholic. Like, he's on drugs and probably mentally ill. Feel bad for him. And he's probably going to get slept tomorrow night. Which everyone's like, yo, you're crazy. You think Devin Haney's going to knock him out? Like, I understand Devin Haney usually goes to decision. Everyone calls him pillow hands, all that shit. But come on, man. Ryan Garcia, I think, is not prepared at all for this fight. Loving the pacing here. As I mentioned, they're already going into the next one. Let me get that ready for us. Then I'll catch up on chat. Got that up. Mentioned this is a rematch from, I believe, 2022. And Yamauchi knocked out Neiman in the second round. Both guys submission. I mean, Neiman's a fucking Gracie. They're both submission aces. And I don't think either is going to sub the other one. I would be shocked if either sub the other one. Almost because their jiu-jitsu negates each other. You fucked up and closed the poll. Stoked for the boxing card tomorrow. I'll be here for it. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm like, it's one of the rare boxing events I'm like actually stoked for, but only the main event, really. That PBC card back in March, I was actually really hyped for. I didn't go live for it, but that was like a stacked main card. I actually was really into that too. What up, Aki from home? How are you? Let's get the lower up for the bets. So if Yamauchi doesn't get it done here, we're obviously, got nothing going into the next fight, but we'll see what happens. We shall see. 28 wins and 6 losses. Getting ready to start the round here. Round 1. Let's see. Both wearing the same colored shorts, you know. Very, very PFL. Not to think about that. I'm a Yamauchi fan. I'll side with him in this rematch, especially knowing he won the first. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Neiman Gracie does train in New York City, though. Shout out Henzo's. So I do kind of root for that, but yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Yamauchi. I mean, I bet on him, so if that's not enough of a reason, I don't know what is. Finally gonna take that fucking losing bong hit and also inaugural stream bong hit because I normally take it before the first fight even starts. Didn't get a chance. Oh, big knee from Yamauchi. This venue looks tiny. I mean, I don't know if they could sell out a bigger venue or anything, but like, curious what the ticket prices were because it's so small. I know every time they're in New York, they're at the theater at MSG, which if you guys have never been to like MSG, there's MSG and then there's the theater at MSG, which is like a tiny little theater connected to the building. It's not actually MSG. And it's small. It's like 2,000, 3,000 people, I want to say. And tickets were pretty cheap actually. They were like $50, which in New York City is cheap. Oh, Yamauchi piecing him up on the feet right here. It's cool that these guys are in the tournament. You know, former Bellator fighters, you're like, oh, all right, they're in the PFL tournament. Like, that's what's cool about the merger. I mean, they're all blending together at this point into one fucking company, but like in a few years, it'll be cool to look at and be like, oh shit, Neiman tried to jump an armbar. Yamauchi just, nah, not having it, gets right up. It'll be cool in like 5 years down the road. They look back at the stats of the PFL seasons and they're like, how many homegrown talents won? How many former UFC fighters won? How many former Bellator fighters won? And then like show you. Because I mean, off the top of my head, a bunch of UFC fighters have won. Like, bunch of homegrown too. I probably had someone from Bellator win, like a former Bellator fighter. Oh, Yamauchi drops Gracie. Gracie's doing the old like he got rocked, but I'll just lay on my back and pull guard. And Yamauchi's like, nah, bro, knocking your ass out again. Come on. Yeah, Neiman Gracie, very one-dimensional. And it's crazy because Yamauchi has like 21 submissions to his name, but if you were looking at this fight, you'd think that he wants nothing to do with the ground, which he doesn't, I guess, but we're going to get out of the first round. Clearly a Yamauchi round, though. Which is cool. We need that. I will take it. They just like sit on a wide shot in between rounds. It's like, I mean, I'm not saying I want commercials, but like, give me something. So one-dimensional, man. Yamauchi has always had good striking to supplement his awesome grappling. So MVP fucked him up. It's all good. I forgot. Yeah, that was his last fight, right? MVP knocked him out, like real quick too. Let's see when that was. Yeah, 26 seconds with a leg kick. That was over a year ago. Maybe he's had time to recover. Good question. Why isn't Loughnane main event? I don't know. Maybe because he's in like a very one-sided fight, whereas the main event is a pretty even fight, and it's is Umalatov. It's also PFL versus Bellator in the main event, which they could kind of sell that as like. I guess Brendan Loughnane's fight is that too, PFL versus Bellator, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This person's saying something in Russian. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. "10-9," says Big John. They're talking about the leg injury now. Nice short left. Seems weird how they put together these PFL cards. I'm not sure how to riddle it, but Loughnane not being main wasn't surprising to me because he lost his last fight, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. That's true. He did get knocked out in his last fight. And Koreshkov is on a 5-fight win streak. And Umalatov's undefeated, 14-fight win streak. Maybe that's the logic. Will KO? I mean, Yamauchi, maybe, man. He knocked him down already. Yamauchi. Neiman Gracie tries a spinning back kick, and it was about as good as you could imagine it was. Oh, Neiman in on a single, though, and gets the takedown, but Yamauchi immediately gets top position and just stands up. That's the thing, because he's so good on the ground, too, it's like, you're not going to catch me even in that moment, because I'm just going to stand up. Like, I can defend myself well enough to just get out of this quick. Yamauchi. Round 2, way less action than round 1. Round 1 was, I thought Gracie was going to get knocked out. Round 2, a lot slower. Goiti staying patient. Neiman lands a couple short uppercuts here. Just circling around the old smart cage there. So fucking smart, dude. Yamauchi's just controlling the cage this whole round, but like not really doing anything. He's like waiting for the perfect shot, and it's not really. He's not getting it. He's like the littlest bit out of range with every shot. Neiman lands a nice right. This has already gone longer than the first fight. First fight ended late in round 2, but not this late. Ooh, nice 1-2 at the end from Yamauchi, but you could argue that that was Neiman's round. Nothing really happened, but like, what do you count more? Landing more shots or cage control? They're in Chicago. I don't know which rules they're following, but they're the old rules or the new. This venue's got to be tiny. When they show this wide shot, it really puts it into perspective. Like, is that the entire venue right now? I think so. Getting ready to start round trace. Them just walking down the hall with the fucking. All right, round 3. There's an argument to be made. It is dead even right now, 1919. Could also say it's 2018 Yamauchi. Live odds minus 345 for Yamauchi, plus 250 for Gracie. Big John and AI, for what it's worth, saying it's dead even. 1 round each. They got Dakota Ditcheva in a picture right now. Oh, big shots from Yamauchi. Oh, catches the leg from Neiman. Ooh, and Neiman throws like a nice front kick off of that. Oh, another big shot from Yamauchi. KO, not yet. I don't know if we'll get one. There's 3 minutes left. Oh, Dakota's training at ATT now. So they're saying it's dead even, but he's winning this round so far. So At this rate, he'll win 29-28. Yeah, Dan Hardy's saying that Yamauchi's corner probably told him in between rounds, yo, you just lost round 2, which I kind of agree. I think Neiman did more. Yamauchi seems a little more urgent here. He's throwing a little more. He wasn't throwing shit in round 2. And he's landing every time he throws. Neiman tries to shoot. Oh, but here's Yamauchi actually playing with him on the ground in half guard. Yeah, this is interesting. Every time Neiman's tried to engage in anything on the ground, Yamauchi's just stood right up. This time he like willingly went into his guard. I said earlier I'd be shocked if this ends by sub just because of how good both of these guys are on the ground. Dan Hardy with the live telestrator. It's kind of a cool feature. Oh, Yamauchi tried to go for a head and arm, but Gracie obviously privy to it. Immediately defended. I think they're just going to chill here to the end. Ref saying he needs him to work. They're really not doing anything. He's holding position. If it wasn't a Gracie beneath him, I'd be like, oh, dude, he's working for the fucking head and arm choke right now. But I just think he's holding position. Riding out this round. This should secure it for him. And we go the distance. So for the guy asking about a KO, we did not get a KO. It did go the distance. We just need Yamauchi to win. He should have got that done as long as the judges didn't fuck us. I would say he won 29-28. There's an argument to be made. He won 30-27, but I would say without a doubt 29-28. Showing the stats now. I mean, 61 of 105 total strikes for Yamauchi and 36 and 95 total strikes for Gracie. Stats don't really tell the whole story, but if they did, Yamauchi's look better. And now we wait. We wait and we hope that Gabriel Braga can get it done. A little nervous about that. Justin Gonzales is legit. Who did he beat? Kai Kamaka, I think, who just won. Yeah, he did. That was Kai's last loss. She hit the flow. Next thing you know, Shorty got low. Oh, poll's going nice. We're up to. Looks like A is winning right now. Oh, let me get the clock out of there for you guys. Can you put up your bets again? Who we got in the main? I don't have a graphic for the bets, but I have the lowers for them. I'll run through them quick. So basically, we have this parlay. We need Yamauchi, who it looks like he just got it done, and Gabriel Braga. Then we have Logan Storley to win, and then the over 1.5 in Loughnane Carvalho, and then main event to go the distance. But I honestly don't feel good about main event going the distance. And as mentioned earlier, not counting any of these, did not make a breakdown for them, just doing them for fun for the watch along. I did take them all, but definitely didn't put as much time into them as I would for any of the breakdown ones. Same goes with tomorrow night, Haney Garcia. Do. Two more likes for Mabanghe. Come on. And how many subs to Lakeith Banghe, guys? How many? 4 more away still. Come on. 4 more. Yeah, Yama probably won. We're just waiting on the scorecards right now. I would say he won for sure 2 rounds, possibly even all 3. Oh, dude, we're 1 like away. 9 of you watching and 9 likes. So I'm assuming it's all of you. Shout out to all of you. Chinese Grand Prix F1. Verdict score, which was wrong last time. They had Bubba Jenkins for what it's worth. They gave all 3 rounds to Yamauchi. All right, thanks, man. I'm asleep now at 6 a.m. Godspeed, brother. Go to bed. AI score had 2 rounds to 1 Yamauchi. Randy and Dan both had Yamauchi. So looking like he probably got it done. All 3, 29, 28. Yamauchi. Let's go. So now we just need Gabriel Braga. Gabriel Braga. Tempted to go Koreshkov at plus 160. I was saying earlier, dude, I was tempted to throw down on him for the main, and then I was like, I'm just gonna do fight to go the distance. But I mean, dude, I can be convinced into taking Koreshkov. It's not the worst bet. Lad knows he's a live dog, but I wish I had seen more of Umalatov. Yeah. The thing about Koreshkov is like he's really only lost to like best of the best. Lorenz Larkin is arguably his worst loss. Ben Askren, Douglas Lima twice, and Lorenz Larkin. Like, and he avenged the Lorenz Larkin loss in his last fight. And people might have like, oh, Ben Askren, that guy sucks. But like, dude, Ben Askren was fucking dominant in Bellator. And Douglas Lima was too. Is Douglas Lima still fighting? I gotta look at that now. He fought last year, yeah. Damn, was on a 4-fight losing streak before that, though. Hey, if Lorenz Larkin is your worst loss, I think really highly of Lorenz. Yeah, like Lorenz Larkin isn't bad. But like Douglas Lima and Ben Askren in their prime, whole nother level than Lorenz Larkin. Either way, only lost to really solid guys. But like back to the gimmick parlays, Umalatov's a fucking undefeated Russian. So do you really want to bet against that? He might be really good. But we just saw that with fucking Shamil Gaziev in the UFC. Was he undefeated? I think he was, right? Before the Jairzinho fight. Pulling up his shit right now. Yeah. Undefeated Russian coming into that. You're like, oh, he's going to be sick. Same with fucking Johnny Walker's brother, Walter Walker. Trains out of Russia. He was Brazilian, but still. All right, guys. Well, we got a lull in action. Let's reveal the first leg of the bet. So, pull this up. Get rid of this for a sec. Share the old thing. Go there. All right, guys. It looks like, let's see, everyone voted for A. So let's reveal who A is. 1, 2, 3 is ABC. You know, same thing. A, here we go. Oh shit, we're taking Koreshkov. All right. So we're taking Koreshkov. That's the first leg of the mystery bet. We're going to do another poll later on in the stream, and that'll be for how he wins knockout, submission, decision. And we'll take that bet no matter the odds, no matter how unlikely or likely. I mean, we already got the underdog, so it's probably going to be a pretty unlikely bet. But let's just look real quick at all the possible ways we could get him right now. So him by KO is plus 400. Him by submission is plus 1,600. And him by decision is plus 350. Considering I already have fight to go the distance, him by decision would be my best bet. But, dude, if we get him by sub plus 1,600, I mean, it's so unlikely. But imagine, it'd be a lot of fun if he hit it. Be a lot cooler if he did. But we'll get back to it. I'll leave these up in the meantime. Let's see what we still got left. Neiman Gracie just lost to the Brazilian-born parlay, dead. And the Kings MMA parlay, I mean, they went 0 for 2. Former champ parlay still alive. Got nothing to do with this fight. Florida train parlay still alive. Got nothing to do with this fight. And the undefeated Russian parlay still alive. Got nothing to do with this fight. Gabriel Braga was in the Brazilian-born parlay, but because that's already dead, we got nothing. I mean, in this shit. What we do need is Gabriel just to win to finish off this parlay. But other than that, looks like you're taking Koreshkov. Are you going to take the mystery bet when we're done with it, Tanner? Or are you just trying to decide if you should take him, and you did decide to take him? We got to take a victory bong hit for Yamauchi getting it done. Shout out. Shout out to the legend. Boom, 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 boom. All right, what's the deal now, though? Do you think they have a time they got to hit on ESPN? They probably do, right? I got to pull up like the ESPN schedule and see what's up. Full disclosure, I won't be taking the mystery bet, but I'm on the money line. I mean, dude, I don't expect anyone to take the mystery bet. It's for me to take, but it would have been a lot cooler if you did, is all I'm saying. No, but I don't care if you don't. I don't blame you. Half the time, it's fucking stupid. We did 3 for 300, and none of them hit. I'm trying to even remember what they were. I think in the main event we had like round 3 KO, which obviously it ended in round 1. And Yuri Rakic, we had like decision, I want to say, or I don't even know, dude. Don't even know. So no one in the featherweights has gotten a finish yet. So Gabriel Braga, well, anyone in the next 2 fights has the chance to jump right into first place in featherweight in the PFL standings. They just got to get a finish. Doesn't even matter what round. Pull up the thing for this. I feel like Gonzales is like low-key good. So this fight makes me a little nervous. He did just lose to Kizriev, who you just saw fight. He lost to Mads Burnell, who fought last week, I believe. He lost to Aaron Pico. And that's it. 3 solid losses. Mentioned earlier, he did beat Kai Kamaka, who also fought earlier. Beat Bruno Ferreira? Is that the same Bruno Ferreira? No, it's not. Common name in Brazil, I guess. And his opponent, Gabriel Braga, as I mentioned, made it to the finals last year, lost to Jesus Pinedo. Did beat Pinedo, though, earlier in last year's season. So, like, obviously didn't avenge that loss because it was the most recent thing, but did beat the guy who beat him for what it's worth. And that's his only career loss. Beat Chris Wade, shout out Long Island. Beat Marlon Moraes. So that's 2 former UFC guys, Jesus Pinedo, and I don't know anyone else on his resume, but still. 5 of his 12 wins by knockout, the other 7 by decision. His lone loss did come by knockout late in the 3rd round. Gonzales, 14-3, 4 knockouts, 1 submission, 9 decisions. Never been finished. All 3 losses by decision. So thinking Braga decision here, but I would prefer a finish. Let's get this card moving a little quicker here. Tail of the tape, Gabriel Braga only 25 years old, Justin Gonzales 32. They're both 5'9". Braga with a 1-inch reach advantage. That's about it. That is about it. Keys to victory. Gabriel Braga, control the center, rear front kick, defend takedowns. Justin Gonzales, break opponent's rhythm, punches to body, mix in wrestling. Straight from Dan Hardy, man. I don't know. Let's get this one going. Getting the announcements right now. Did I update this? No, of course I didn't. All right, I'm taking my victory bong hit for Yamauchi. Cheers. Yeah. Taking this one, or tailing this one with you. You're just taking Braga straight up? Or you took the Yamauchi Braga parlay? first I thought it said taking this one with you, like taking the bong hit. It's like, hell yeah, brother. All right, round uno. Did Andrew pass out on us? What's up, kid? I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Andrew's in the UK, bro. It's like 3:40 in the morning right now. And it's PFL. Ah, but look at this guy. He's a fucking trooper. Nah, I'm here. Atta boy. Oh yeah, he said he was gonna. He straight up was like, "I'm just gonna watch basketball." Oh, you're on Braga money line. Low kick from Gonzales. Who you got for the conferences? And what, NBA or NHL? Sitting here wearing an NHL shirt, so I don't know. Let me know which one, and I'll pull it up because I got to look at the fucking playoffs. But I'm definitely rooting for the Knicks and rooting for the Islanders. NBA. Let me see this. Can I get a bracket? Here we go. I'm gonna say the Nuggets probably make to the Western Finals. Possibly the Suns. Are the Thunder that good? The Thunder were the 1 seed? Oh, I like Knicks Celtics in the conference finals in the East. But it might also be like, yeah, Celtics probably come out of that. As a Knicks fan, I'm just gonna say the Knicks, but my heart is all OKC, so I need some different takes. I don't besides the Knicks, I don't watch like any NBA really. I bet on it occasionally. And by occasionally I mean like most nights. But I really didn't know OKC was that good. I bet on like SGA's points from time to time, but I didn't realize they were killing it. Gonzales winning this fight right now. Wrestling Braga. Just laying on him right now. Giving him some nice dead legs. Braga turns around to the other side. Gonzales says, "All right, motherfucker, I'll need this side now. Give you another dead leg." Oh man, they're so fun to watch. You'll have to catch them in the playoffs. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll watch them. All right, Braga back to his feet, but not a great round. Probably a Gonzales round. Braga not really doing anything. Yeah, Braga's whiffing on pretty much every shot. Just completely out of range. All right, this is going to be 10-9. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude, I spoke too soon on that. Holy shit. I literally was like, this is going to be a 10-9. Fucking Gonzales. Braga just knocked him out at the end of the fight with 1 second left. Wasn't quite Gaethje Holloway level of excitement. I mean, we're watching PFL. There's no fictional belt on the line. But wasn't a 5-round war. But that kind of came out of nowhere. Right at the end of the round. I literally looked away. I was like, stopping the clock. Fight's over. Yeah, dude. Braga just won. Herbert Jones has 10 minutes and nothing but 3 turnovers. End of fight. We cashed that, boys. Plus 129. Thank you very much. On to the next one. Dude, I got to see the replay on that because I dead ass was like, yeah, end of the round. Oh, shit. And I mentioned most of their fights go to decision, too. 7 of Braga's 12, 7 of his 13 have gone to a decision, and 12 of Gonzales's 17. Also, Gonzales had never been finished before that. All 3 of his career losses came by decision. Just got knocked out. Oh, yeah, dude. His dad was murdered, Braga. I mentioned earlier his dad died. There's a big difference between died and murdered. Which round? It was round 1, dude. End of round 1. Noted for the first time I tail a main card minute bet without having my own pick in the fight. I cashed. Thank you, sir. No problem, man. But also, these are risky to tail, as I mentioned. Didn't do nearly as much. I just naturally have a lot of like research, we'll call it, from watching so much UFC. I don't feel that way about PFL and Bellator. I do watch it, but I don't have like that archive of like, oh, dude, this guy fought this guy. I remember how this fight went. Nor do I want to take the time to actually do a lot of research on these guys. So I just quickly looked up their records. All right, let's bet this. Let's bet this. I do know, I mean, like Braga and Bubba Jenkins, and I mean, I know pretty much everyone on this card except I'm not familiar with the undefeated Russians, if I'm being honest. Musaev and Umalatov. Once again, waiting an hour. Waiting an hour. I mean, I know they got commercial obligations to fill. I guess because I'm watching on ESPN Plus and not ESPN, but they just sit on this fucking wide shot. It's so like, again, I don't want to say I'd prefer commercials, but can we move it along a little bit here? I mentioned nothing was even on the line as far as these gimmick parlays go for the last one because Gracie already lost for the Brazilian one. That was the only one that had Braga or Gonzales in it. Lot riding on the next fight, though. Logan Storley in 2 of these and Musaev in another. So either 2 are going to die on this one or one's going to die. And it's only going to be 2 left with 2 fights left. Shit is like. I need it to move along a little quicker here. I can't even find things to talk about when they're just sitting on the wide shot. I've been talking shit about how small the venue is. I will at least say that it's packed. You know, all 100 people showed up. Here we go. Looks like we're coming back. We got a baseball graphic up. What's up, brother? MMA Jackal? It's a jackal. Guys, we're 1 like away from a fucking bong hit. Come on, hook it up. Hook it up. 10 likes. Get me to 10. Also, I'll take a Keith bong hit if we get 5 subs. Where are we at with that, huh? We still need 4 more. We only got 1. Oh, we got 10 likes, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. And Jackal tells me, Jackal, let's fucking go, man. Rip it. Love it. Fucking love it. Pelicans up 54-45 at the half. Who are the Pelicans playing, Andrew? They called it at 4:59 of round 1. That's how late that KO was. Oh, look who it is. The old Peter Harris. Talk Trump versus Biden, bro. If you think I know anything about politics, you know nothing about me. Besides the fact that I live in America, I know nothing about Trump and Biden. I have nothing in common with anything there. Kings. Oh, Kings Pelicans. I'm rooting for the Kings. He returns. Peter. Peter commented today on some shit being like, Gaethje in the rematch is coming for Max. I'm like, you think they're ever going to rematch? Part of me was like, yo, they're never rematching. But then I was like, honestly, there's a chance they rematch. Not right away, but. What's the next fight you're going to die on the hill on, Peter? Look ahead. Look a few months ahead. What do we got coming up? Islam Poirier. I think Islam is going to take that. What else we got? Strickland Costa's coming up. Obviously, Connor Chandler. Connor Chandler, I don't even care about, dude. They better, like, normally when Connor's on the card, they skimp out on the rest of the fights, too. Because they know everyone's just going to buy it because Connor's on it. But I really hope they realize that Connor's not as big of a draw as he used to be, and they fucking actually make the card good. It's also International Fight Week. Winner plays OKC. So Pelicans OKC or Kings OKC. Like, I guess Pelicans are fun to watch too with Zion and shit. Yeah, I don't really care, I guess, who wins. I do like the Kings, though. I think Chandler was plus 100. Yeah, Chandler, you're talking Connor Chandler? I think he is a fucking underdog right now. And I definitely want to take that. All right. I'm taking this for the 10th like. Shout out to everyone who voted. We don't have a poll up right now. Maybe I guess I should put it back up. So if you weren't here earlier, this is the mystery bet generator. Essentially, we vote blindly A, B, or C in the poll, and whatever you guys vote for, we reveal, and then we're gonna take that bet. So we got Koreshkov on column A. So now we're gonna vote for column B, which is the method. So we're either gonna take Koreshkov by KO, by sub, or by decision. And we don't know what we're voting for. We're just gonna fucking vote. And then I'll reveal what we voted for. How does he win? Also, like the video if you haven't already. We did get to 10 likes. I'm taking the bong hit for it right now. Cheers to everyone who voted. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. And if I get 5 subs, I'll take a keep. No, I purposely said that super stoner. And if I get 5 subs, I'll take a keep bong hit too. I already got 1, guys. Anyone new joining, you know where to fucking what to click on. They'll rematch for BMF after Gaethje kills Poirier again in that rematch. The joke is right there, and I'm not going to make it. What's the joke? Let's get rid of this, by the way. Yeah, let's see. Is this even plausible? Let me think. Oh, you're not going to make a joke about Gaethje. What is next for Gaethje, really? Because Poirier is going to fight Islam. He's probably going to lose. Obviously, we know what happens if he wins. If he wins, he's not fighting Gaethje. If he loses, he could fight Gaethje. The trilogy. I could see them doing that. But where will Max be at that point? There's so many factors here because Max goes and fights Ilya, let's say. Now he's down at 45 again. Let's say he wins. Now what? Like, there's no way he's fighting Gaethje after that. He might also be like, I don't want to fight Gaethje. I already fucking knocked him out. I want to fight this guy who I never fought, There's too many factors, but it's possible. So we sit and we wait for the next fight. They got like an Indie Club by 50 Cent remix playing right now. Kind of fuck with it. All right, we went black, which means they're coming out of commercial, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mike Birbiglia's at the Chicago Theater. I don't even know if that's what that venue's called. Peter, we're going to have to revoke your Gaethje card, buddy. Yeah. Oh, we got a little hockey promo here. Fuck the Rangers. A little Florida on Florida series, though. Tampa Bay and Panthers. All right, showing us the welterweight standings. Don Madge, who got that first round stand-in sub earlier on the card, he's in first. Behind him, Murad Ramazanov, who I believe also fought tonight. Goiti Yamauchi under that. And here's the next fight, baby. Logan Storley, Shamil Musaev. Gaethje gets to rematch anyone he wants because he's the most exciting fighter. You're really not wrong with that, Peter. I say that to everyone, especially people who are like people who have never watched MMA or anything, and I'm trying to get them into it. If Justin Gaethje's fighting, I'm like, please watch this fight. It'll be exciting, I promise. So I agree with you on that. Justin Gaethje is the most exciting fighter. But Max Holloway is also a really exciting fighter and someone with the credentials to be able to be like, I want legacy fights and not really have to, like, just because Gaethje wants it doesn't mean Max wants it. But Max might also be like, I already fucking beat the fuck out of this dude. Let's do it. But then we could get into the whole nose in the first round and how much that affected the fight. And then Max might know that and be like, oh, I don't know if I would have won without breaking his nose. You know, who knows? Who fucking knows? Logan Storley. Here we go. Tail of the tape. Logan Storley, 31. Shamil Musaev, 30. Shamil's an inch taller. Reach pretty much identical. Shamil has a 1-inch leg reach advantage. For what that's worth. A leg reach advantage? Come on, man. All right, I don't want anyone to be confused with this lower. The over 1.5 is for the next fight. So we really just need Storley money line here. We do not need the over 1.5 in this fight as well. We just need Storley. Max can't say no if Dana calls for it. One judge had it even going into the 5th, if I'm remembering right. That wouldn't be BMFE. Not that that's an appropriate scorecard. Yeah, but if one judge had it even, but the other two had it 3-1 Max going into the 5th, and Max also won the 5th, even without the knockout or the final sequence. All right. The undefeated Russian parlay is on the line here. And so is, hold on, let me look quick. And so is the former champ parlay and the Florida train parlay. All right. I don't know if anyone took any of these. I did not take any of them, but you know, they're fun to root for, keep track of. Does this Musaev have good enough defensive offensive wrestling? We shall see. We shall see. I have no idea. Yeah, do you think both other judges had a 3-1 going into the 5th and 5th was all Max? I agree. Would it not make sense to forget about it and stop talking down Max? Hold on, I'm getting ready to start the clock. Would it not make sense to forget about it and stop talking down Max? You're talking Peter? Probably. Gaethje's such a badass. I was legit like DC about to cry because he lost so harshly. Yeah, they're friendly, right? DC and Gaethje. All right, let's see. Let's see, Logue. All right, Storley shoots in on a single, transitions to a body lock, tries to get an outside leg, trip. Hey, he's got Robbie Lawler in his corner. Storley's working, still has the body lock, got the hands locked and everything. Can't get this takedown though. So to answer that question, Musaev has pretty fucking good takedown defense. I'll respect Maximus Holloway forever after that fight. You should. It's unfortunate if you lost a lot of money on that fight, Peter, which I'm pretty sure you did. But other than that, that was pretty fucking like epic for how much shit you were talking for weeks. Like I didn't even have anything in the fight besides the over 1.5. I didn't really care who won, but for how that went down, that was fucking epic. Not much not much of anything here. Live odds minus 195 for Storley. So they're coming down in favor of Musaev. I think it's because Storley couldn't get that takedown in the beginning. That's his bread and butter. That's like literally his path to winning. Ian Parker on screen right now saying that he needs Storley to cash the last leg of his parlay. Yeah, I don't like this path to victory here. Oh, spinning back kick from Musaev lands. That was huge. Oh shit. I don't know if he dropped Storley or Storley just shot at the same time. But shit, Musaev's fucking throwing bombs. Damn, bro. Musaev, undefeated Russians, might be fucking legit. Let's check the live odds again. Live odds pretty much a pick of minus 110 for Musaev, minus 120 for Logan. Oh shit. Musaev drops him again. Goes to a knee. Oh, lands a couple big ones. Oh fuck, dude. Musaev is piecing him up. I don't know if he's gonna get out of this round. Oh man, he's wobbled, dude. Oh my god, he goes to a knee again, but he makes it. Wow. Holy shit. That's a fucking that might be a 10-8. It's definitely a fucking Musaev round. That was fucking wild. Peter's gone from Max's no chance to the utmost respect. Good on you, Peter. Yeah, Gaethje's still my favorite fighter since Genki Sudo, but I'll never disrespect Max again. Turns into Maximus and shut me up. And yeah, it cost me about 10K or 40K, depending how you count losses. Musaev turning it on. It's over. Wow, I thought it was at least. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Ref was like, nah. Storley's never been finished, too, right? Where we at with this? Yeah, Storley's never been finished. He lost to Amasov twice. That's it. Which is really just a better wrestler than him. Getting ready for round 2 here. Hill versus Roundtree, 303 confirmed. Really? Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree? Is that legit? Oh, fuck. Musaev drops him again. Oh, dude, Logan Storley's going to get knocked out here. Oh, my God. Faceplant him. Done. Done. Holy shit. Holy shit. That sucks, but fuck, man. Also, I just Googled that, and you're right. Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree for UFC 303. 303 is what? That's the McGregor Chandler? Yeah, June 29th. Damn. Yo, I got to see the replay on this shit, though. Drops him right away. He face planted him from like such a small distance, like a low distance off the ground. It was weird. Yeah, he was like trying to stand up and then got dropped face plant. Boom. Dude, he got fucking rocked in that fight. He got dropped like 5 times. Undefeated Russians do it again. Jeez, now I'm worried about Koreshkov and the fucking whatever. Musaev not only has good enough wrestling, he's about to fuck Storley up. Yeah, dude. June 29th. What a performance for Musaev. That was a statement. Uppercut was sick. Dude, that was... Whew. Everyone said they thought they were going to be fighting Logan Storley in the finals, and then he just got finished in the second round. So probably not going to make it there. We're already getting up to the co-main, though. I'm into that. But we got nothing on the next fight now. Oh, well. You worried about Koreshkov after that? You know what? I am too. I can't lie. I'm only saying that because of the undefeated Russians, and he's a favorite, and Musaev was a fucking underdog. So look at that. It was plus 312. Could have. And now all the other ones are dead. And it's too late to even get in on this one. In the club with my homies. Oh. I'm tired as a motherfucker. Now that we don't have the over 1.5 parlay, I'm hoping that Loughnane gets it done early. Be a huge upset if Carvalho won. Did fight for a title against Pitbull, lost. And Loughnane was knocked out in his last fight. So Yeah, 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 yeah. Leaving this up in case anyone joins and wants to vote in the poll and know what they're voting for. Loughnane needs that big comeback win. I think he's going to have a masterclass. I mean, he's a big enough favorite that he should, but maybe he's chinny now, bro. How long ago was that knockout? It was only last season. It was June. I guess it's like a year ago. It's in the first round, though. We'll see. We will see. So crazy. Brendan Loughnane beat Bill Algeo on Dana White's Contender Series and didn't get signed. And then since then, went 9-2 since then. Wild. Loughnane back hungrier than ever. I hope he dominates, dude. These guys might know they might have trained together because I know Loughnane's been training with Connor recently at SBG, and Carvalho is an SBG guy. So there's a chance. Telling me there's a chance. Let's get on to the next fight, motherfuckers. Damn, yo, Loughnane's minus 750. I did my odds earlier today. Before the card started, he was minus 500. So a lot of late money's coming on him. And same with the main event. Main event now, Koreshkov is plus 155. Earlier today, he was plus 140. A lot of movement. Let's get this. I'm going to end the poll so that we'll do it before the next fight starts so I can place the bet before the main event. I wish we did it for the co-main now since we have nothing on it. Let me see if I can get anything on it that I want to take. Yo, Loughnane by KO is plus 100. I might take that just to have something. Also, we'll do the mystery bet thing and I'll get that. Let me just log in quick so I got it ready. All right. All right. Loughnane by KO locked in. And now let's see. Everyone looks like B is the winning vote. So let's see. Gotta share this. Go back to this. All right, we voted for B on the method. So let's see. Submission. Fuck, dude. All right, so we got Koreshkov by submission. I'm saying fuck because has he ever? He's won 4 times by submission. All right, so it's not completely out of the realm. Obviously his opponent is undefeated. And he's only got one submission under his belt. So maybe that's not that big of a bet. Dude, that is plus 1,600. So that's what we're riding with here. That's what you guys voted for. Koreshkov by submission plus 1,600. Let me lock it in. Koreshkov plus 1,600, dude. I can't get over that. I'll be so hyped if that wins. Also, I got to keep a track of all the mystery bets. They're 0 for 3 so far. So this would be 0 for 4 if we lose this. And there's no, like, no one knows what they're voting for. So it's no one's fault if they're right or wrong. When we eventually get one right, though, it'll be that much sweeter. Also, it's fun because who knows, you know. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let me throw this up. But this isn't the fight we're up to. We're up to this. But yeah, we'll see. Got that locked in. And now I got Loughnane by KO. So let me make that quick. All right. Good to go with that. And let me read this. Look at how Pinedo, guy who KO'd Loughnane, is doing recently. Now look at how Carvalho has done recently. I mean, I know I'm pointing out the obvious here because the odds are what they are, but yeah. Going with Loughnane by any stoppage at minus 110. The incentive to stop fights in PFL for the point system is always nice. Yeah, dude, I feel like when PFL first started with this whole season format and shit, I thought that was going to be a huge factor, and I feel like it died down. It might be a factor in like the second fight, the fight to get into the playoffs, because it's like, oh, he needs to get a finish by 2 minutes of round 3, otherwise this guy will make the playoffs. Then it's like, all right, dude, I literally have this time limit. But just like UFC 300, I thought everyone was going to fucking finish their fights because of the 300K bonus, and it kind of just I didn't notice the difference, I feel like. Great fights altogether, but I feel like the ones you knew were going to be bangers were bangers, and the ones you thought might not be weren't. In the last card, it sure seemed like a factor. Dudes were going off like crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a factor. It's just like I thought I don't know. I feel like I bought into it more at first, and now I feel like I don't know. God, the pacing of this is it's bad sometimes. Just waiting. I don't know, make the lower for the mystery. They're not even like walking out right now. We're obviously in a commercial break, but it's not one of the good commercial breaks where you're like, all right, at least when they come back, the fight starts. It's one of them long commercial breaks. Could be total coincidence though, and now the last card has me biased. How has the stoppage rate been tonight? Let's look. Let's see. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 50-50. So 5 finishes and 5 decisions out of 10 fights so far. All the finishes, though, besides that last one, which came really early in round 2, all the other finishes were in round 1. So, I mean, you could be onto something. Oh, 2 regular season fights each. 3 points for win and bonus points. Top 4 fighters each division. Blah, 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 blah. Upcoming cards. We got June 13th. That's a Thursday card. I like the sound of that. Then we got a Friday card and another Friday card. June 21st and June 28th. I will not be doing the one on June 28th. I'll tell you that right now. Gabriel Braga sitting in first place now in featherweight. Just needed a finish. Same thing goes for this fight. As long as they get a finish, if they get a first round finish, they'll be tied with Gabriel Braga in the top, first top 4, but first place. If they get any other kind of finish, they'll be in second place because everyone else won by decision. Brendan Loughnane. Making their way to the smart cage. What do they call the Bellator cage? Is it a smart cage now, or is it a fucking the Bellator circle? Doesn't have Connor here to support him. He's only 28, dude. He looks so old. He looked like he was like pushing 40. In the red corner. Brendan Loughnane training in Thailand. It's pretty cool. What are we looking at pacing? It's been 2 hours, and this is our 5th fight. If we get this done in under 3 hours, it's decent pacing. 30 minutes of fight. But I was hoping when they got the first round finishes, they would still just move on to the next thing. I guess they're on ESPN tonight. Do they promote your channel at all on the morning combat shows? They do not. They don't even know it exists. I haven't told them about it, but I will one day. But we have Mike Perry on this week on Monday. Shout out. We had Jorge on last Monday. Jorge Masvidal. Was happy to hear you were associated with them, but I had no idea until you mentioned it last stream. Yeah, well, because I'm like the director / TD, so no one knows, I'm all behind the scenes on the show. They do shout me out all the time. Long Island Luke, that's what they call me. But yeah, there's no reason anyone would know I was associated with it unless I mentioned it. But yeah, Mike Perry Monday should be fun. Mike Perry and BC interviewing each other. Also, after this Haney Garcia thing, interested to see what they got to say. All right, my parlay was dead on this, so I threw in a single. Loughnane by KO. It's plus 100. You could still get it right now on DraftKings and wherever else you guys bet. But god damn, he just ballooned. Look at my fucking odds for this. Hold on. Let me throw them up so you guys can see. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, Brendan Loughnane is a minus 500. This was from, I don't know, 8 hours ago. Brendan Loughnane right now is a minus 1100 favorite. Like, god damn. But for some reason, you could still get him every way at plus money. You can get him by KO at plus 100, by decision at plus 165, and by sub at plus 1100. Taking him by KO just because I want to see a nice finish. But yeah, let's see what happens. Still getting the intros right now. Let me update this so we can. Brendan Loughnane. I can't believe how much these odds fucking ballooned. Kevin McDonald. Yeah, minus 1,000, dude. That's absurd. All right, I got to take the losing bong hit for the whatever that last fight was. What was that last fight? Oh, Logan Storley losing it for us. They're mentioning what I just said. They both train with Connor, so they got to have some familiarity with each other. Oh, Loughnane catches a kick and throws a huge right hand. I don't know how much it really connected, but there was some malicious intent behind it. Oh, Loughnane drops him. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, dude, jump in there, ref. Oh my god, that was the weirdest finish. But we got it. We got it. Loughnane by KO. Dude, that was the weirdest finishing sequence. The ref waited too long to jump in. And I get it, because Pedro was still kind of in there, whatever. But he tries to shoot on an ankle pick. And that's the moment the ref decides to jump in. So Brendan Loughnane is falling backwards from the ankle pick as the ref steps in. It's the weirdest sequence, but I'll take it, man. I'll fucking take it. Yeah, dude. That really was the weirdest shit. Oh, he had Frank Hickman in his corner. Dude. The initial drop and then jumping on top of him for the few shots, they should have ended it right there. Right here. All right, they show the replay. Nice right hand, drops him. Okay. Now, boom, 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 boom. Jump in now, ref. Carvalho is clearly out of it. And then it's a weird, it was just weird time to jump in. Bad time to stop it, but outcome would have been the same. You got to figure it. Yeah, I guess he saved them for some more damage, but he also didn't. He also, I don't know, dude. Even Pedro is why the fuck are you jumping in then? It was weird. Didn't go for that, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame. If you went for all the initial things, I don't blame you not going for that because I guess I should stop this clock. Oh, we got the main event, dude, and we got the fucking. Well, I got 2 bets on this now. I needed to go. Oh, well, they're contradicting bets now. My initial bet is fight to go the distance, but we also got the bet generator. I'll throw up the lower for the bet generator rather than my bet because I like it more. It's more exciting. Plus 1600 too. On replay, that was even worse than I thought. Well, what can you do? Not get dropped in the first place, I suppose. It was just like I don't know, dude. If anything, Loughnane should have just made him stand up in that moment and dropped him again, maybe. You can't blame Loughnane, but like it was almost like Carvalho was doing a good job of not getting hit that much when he was in that wrestling stance. And then Loughnane comes in, he grabs the ankle, and then the ref steps. I don't know. It was weird. Not complaining though. Thank you. Thank you for the money. Switch this up. Oh. Solid card so far. Let's go through it. Oh, and now finishes are up 6-5. So if the last fight goes the distance, it'll be dead even 6-6. Or it could be 7-5 finishes. So first fight of the night, which I did not watch, was Thad Jean, great name, versus Romain or Roman, I guess. Debian, something like that. I don't know. Thad Jean knocked him out. Let's go, Thad Jean. Then we had Tyler Diamond, who I fucking said yesterday in the live chat to something else, different stream, PFL stream. I was like, yo, Tyler Diamond, live dog. I watched that season of Tough. He was sick. So Tyler Diamond, shout out. Don Madge, I also said would win. Didn't realize he was fighting Brennan Ward, not gonna lie. Did watch that fight though. That was pretty sick. Don Madge got the sub. Round 1, standing rear naked choke. Then Murad Ramazanov subbed Laureano Staropoli, which I'm pretty sure Ramazanov was like a minus 1,000 favorite, so that wasn't that crazy. Brett Johns had a good scrap with Kizriev. He, again, was a huge underdog, but did put up a good fight. Came up short. Adam Boric beat Enrique Barzola. There was some questionable parts of that fight. Like Barzola, I'm pretty sure dropped him a few times, but Boric did enough, I guess. Kai Kamaka beat Bubba Jenkins. That was the first fight of our stream. Then we had Yamauchi beat Neiman Gracie by decision. Then we had Gabriel Braga with the fucking Max Holloway-esque 1 second on the buzzer knockout in round 1, though, over Justin Gonzales. That was pretty sick. Then we had Shamil Musaev, who like just bursted onto the scene, fucking knocked out Logan Storley. Looked pretty sick doing it. And then we just had Brendan Loughnane, who ballooned to a minus 1,000 favorite and knocked out Pedro Carvalho in round 1. And now we got the main event, baby. They're announcing Brendan Loughnane right now. I know next to nothing about NHL, but a Canadian team hasn't won in 30 years. 1993. Pretty mad. Tyler Diamond was a dog? Fuck, yeah, he was, dude. That's wild, Andrew, actually. But there's not that many Canadian teams, that's why. Yeah, there's only 7 Canadian teams out of 32. So like the odds aren't really in their favor. But that is wild. Here I am wearing an American hockey shirt, not a Canadian hockey shirt, but they won like 20. How many are in the playoffs right now, too? That's what you gotta. Maple Leafs are in. Canucks are in. Jets are in. Oilers are in. That's it. 4. Edmonton, Winnipeg, Toronto, and Vancouver. Well, go Islanders. It's their main sport. It is their main sport. It's their country. Yeah, you're right. But if anything, it's really just weird that there's not more more NHL teams in Canada. There's a shitload of hockey teams in Canada between all the leagues they have up there with like juniors and all that shit. But maybe their cities aren't big enough to support like I know Quebec City has been rumored for a while to get a NHL team in expansion. So that's probably next, especially now that they did Seattle. Money's in the US, I feel. Isn't Utah getting a team? Arizona's moving to Utah, but Arizona's also been like one of the worst teams for the last, 15 years, and their ticket sales have been like they can't sell shit. And they've been playing in a fucking college stadium this whole season. They went from like a 20,000 seat stadium to like a 5,000 seat stadium because they couldn't get a new arena deal and their lease was up on the arena and they didn't move. So they just played at the local college. And that's why Utah was like, yo, we'll fucking take them. So it's a good thing, honestly, for the players on the team, if you really think about it. Also, they'll rebrand, they'll change the name and all that shit. So for Arizona, Quebec Quackers would be good. Yeah, I don't know what the name would be. I don't know anything about Quebec City. Like, what are some fucking even Utah? What are they gonna do in Utah? It's weird that the Utah Jazz is only because they used to be the New Orleans Jazz, which makes perfect sense when they were in New Orleans. Then they moved to Utah and they never changed the name. There's no Jazz in Utah. Like, so what's the hockey team gonna be called? Like the fucking Utah Cacti? Utah Red Rocks? I don't know. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Waiting for the next fight to start. Can the undefeated Russian parlay cash? That is the question. So they win $1 million if they win the tournament, but in reality, they have to win 4 fights to win the tournament, and that's really they just give them 250,000 for each fight. Which, sure, it's $1 million in the end, but it's not like $1 million on top of what you got paid for each fight. It's just a cumulative million. Something to note. And I don't think that means they're getting 250,000 a fight regardless. I think that just means, let's say they're getting 50,000 a fight. So you get 50,000 each fight for your first 3 fights, let's say. And then if you make it to the final, they pay you the difference. So like if you were at 150,000 through 3 fights at 50K, they're paying you 850,000 if you win it all. But if you got signed at 200,000 a fight and now you're up to 600,000 going into the last fight, now they only owe you 400K. Only like it's nothing, but you know what I'm saying. It is nothing considering what they're fucking doing. Oh, we got to take a victory bong hit for Brendan Loughnane KO. Also, that would have ruined the part. Good thing the Storley parlay was out anyway, because we lost the fucking. We would have had over 1.5 in the Loughnane fight, which would have been a total fail. Do Americans have fierce rivalries with other teams? Yeah, dude, for sure. Clippers, Lakers, not so much. Like, sure, that's more of a friendlier one. Like, all right, so I'm in New York and there's so many teams here, so there's plenty of rivalries. For example, Islanders, Rangers. I'm wearing an Islanders shirt right now. Big rivalry. Like, fans don't like each other, whatever. I'm on Long Island, Islanders, Rangers are in New York City, but there's plenty of Ranger fans that live on Long Island, which I never understood, but whatever. Weirdly, the Yankees and Mets, sure, there's a rivalry. I consider it pretty friendly. Baseball, this is. But Yankees and Red Sox, which is Boston, is actually like really fierce rivalry. I've been to like games in Boston and like, yeah, yo, it's a little sketch. And same when they play in New York. Like everyone kind of just heckles the shit out of all the Boston fans and fights break out and shit. But what else? Basketball. Basketball is weird because like my whole life it's always been the Knicks. And then the Nets just kind of moved. The Nets moved here when I was like in my 20s. So like it wasn't like I grew up my whole life with the Nets in New York. So I just feel like it's a New York, it's a Knicks city, and the Nets just happen to be here now. I don't think there's really a rivalry. And football, Jets, Giants, same thing because they don't really play each other. It's not really a rivalry. It's just more of like which team do you root for? So out of all of them, I would say hockey's the biggest like heated one in New York. Or Yankees, Red Sox, I guess. If the Rangers won, would it ruin your day? It wouldn't ruin my day if they won, no. But if they won the Stanley Cup, like if they won the finals, it would ruin my day for sure. Or week, yeah. Yankees versus Red Sox is the legendary rivalry. Yeah, that's probably the best one of any New York team. It's just not a New York rivalry. But New York Boston is a rivalry in like any sport kind of because of Yankees Red Sox, weirdly enough. By win you mean say, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it would ruin my week if the Rangers won. They made it in so they won in 94, but I was a little kid, so I don't like it was no big deal. And then they won or sorry, they made it to the finals in 2014 and they lost and I was loving that. But you know, Islanders fucking made it to the conference finals, game 7, like 2-3 years ago. So they were this close to making it to the finals, but this year the Rangers are the best team in the NHL this year. They had the best record, so there's a solid chance they do make it to the finals. So balk them. Let's throw this up. Fighters going to the cage now. Yeah. Throw up the bet that we got going on this, guys. That really good bet. It's nobody's fault, but you know, I also have fight to go the distance. Tail of the tape here, pretty much same age. 32 for Umalatov, 33 for Koreshkov. Both 6'1", same exact reach. Pretty much identical, everything. Ooh. I'm sure you've seen, but it's brutal in soccer. Yeah, dude, I know. Football over in the UK, yeah. Yeah, like honestly, our shit doesn't even even Yankees Red Sox probably doesn't even compare to the type of shit you guys got going on over there. But I would say of all the sports, that's probably the closest to what it's like over there. Umalatov by KO or else Koreshkov decision bet. That one doesn't seem crazy, and I would maybe take in hindsight. I mean, I have just the decision bet straight up. I do think like fight and KO. Can you even get that? Let's see. Yeah, they got like no lines for this. You have to pick who wins by KO. You can't pick just fight and KO. Yeah, I don't know. I think either guy could win by knockout. I only took the fight goes the distance for the plus money. And obviously now I'm banking on Koreshkov by submission just because that's what the bet generator did. But we'll see what happens, man. Eastern Europe probably has more fights than this card. At or at football games, you're saying? I think if you guys had relegation to a lower league for bottom X teams, it would. Oh, dude, I 100% agree with that. I think that would be so much fun. And in all honesty, the Islanders, my favorite hockey team, would have been in one of the worst leagues by now. Not so much in recent years, but in my entire fucking lifetime, they've been pretty shitty. But we don't have drafts since colleges aren't really a thing. Yeah, you guys just like sign guys to your farm system or whatever, right? Your what is it? Your under 16s or under 18s, whatever it's called. All right, we're getting ready to start round one here, folks. All right, Koreshkov by sub. Let's go. I've seen Koreshkov get rocked, which is disheartening. Hopefully, the same has happened to Uma. Oh, the academy. That's where they go to the academy. Going to the academy. I like how they have odds for Ngannou, Renan Fajeda on DraftKings right under this fight. Oh, spinning back kick from Koreshkov, and Umalatov takes the back immediately. Koreshkov doing a good job, though, defending. Oh, can't elbow. Ref came over and told him not to elbow. Oh, Umalatov gets a takedown. Koreshkov right back to his feet. Koreshkov got him against the cage now, got him off the back. Takedown from Umalatov. Koreshkov got this like rubber guard. Bro, imagine he gets a fucking triangle or some shit here. This is what we need. This is what we need. Dude, if he gets a fucking omoplata, that'd be fucking sick. I mean, if he got any sub, it'd be sick. Oh shit. Omoplata, come on. But Umalatov's doing a good job of defending it. Stepping over like that. Yeah, he's gonna be alright. Umalatov now in his guard. I want this sub, bro. There's no chance, but like looks like 7 and 8 seed both go through in each conference. Oh, in NBA we're talking. We gotta just get out of this round at this point. I don't think he's gonna get anything from bottom here. I should look and see how he's won by sub before. I know he has 4 sub wins, but how have they come? Let's see. He's got an arm bar. Hold on, let me stop the clock. Arm 3 arm bars and an anaconda. All right, so maybe we do want him on his back getting that arm bar. We getting through this. Fight goes the distance, I feel like is looking good though. Unless Koreshkov can get me that sub, you know. Get up on the dance floor. It's getting hot in here. All right, round 2. Oh, damn, yo. I had the clock out that whole time. I was doing it. That was fucking stupid. Oh, shit. Koreshkov just rocks him. Or, sorry, Umalatov just rocked him. Koreshkov might get finished here. Right as I say, the fucking bet going the distance look good. Oh, yeah, he is not good. Umalatov might might finish him on the feet here. He's got to get this to the ground just to recover a little bit. But I guess he doesn't really want it on the ground either. He still looks wobbled. All right. Maybe he's all right. Umalatov gets the takedown again. He's in half guard now. Landing some knees. Undefeated Russian parlay. I mean, looking real good. Oh, Umalatov has one hook in, working to the back. Oh, no, transitions back to the front. In Koreshkov's guard. He's got those Dagestani handcuffs with his fucking legs. He's dominating, but it's not the most exciting fight, you know. Did drop him early on. Would have been exciting if he just kept on that, but died down a bunch since then. Koreshkov, Koreshkov. We need you to win by sub. Just a Hail Mary fucking armbar right here. Come on. Gets up to his feet here. Umalatov still working on him though. Magomed. Koreshkov reverses. Lands a knee. And Umalatov reverses him. Koreshkov looks gassed. Ooh, throws a nice kick. He's throwing bombs. Koreshkov, that is. Umalatov's landing on him, though. Ooh, nice left hook. Big overhand right, and that's the end of round 2. If Koreshkov, I mean, he can't. He looks gassed. He's holding the fucking cage right now with his head like hanging down. But if he can fucking stop the takedown and throw bombs like that, he's got a chance. Maybe not at this fucking sub, but a chance to win. Otherwise, he's just getting dominated. He's down 2 rounds to none. Fun ending to the second, third. Yeah, it was fun. He's got a. It's fun when it's not on the ground. He's getting fucking dominated. Uma gonna hunt the takedown again, but he seems more gassed. You think? I hope you're right. I feel like Koreshkov's fucking gassed. Oh. All right. Final round. Two rounds to nothing, says Big John. I agree. I mean, Koreshkov got fucking rocked in that second round, and he got dominated in round one. If he can stop the takedown here, he's got a chance. Oh, tries a fucking flying knee and ends up in a headlock on the ground now. I don't think it's a guillotine. Yeah, he's just using a transition. Umalatov, that is, transitions to the back. Not really there. Koreshkov against the cage. Oh, Umalatov dragging him out towards the center. Gets the takedown. And he's in the guard. And this is it for Koreshkov. He's fucked. Pelicans win 105-98. Had Pelicans money line and under 209.5. Good for you. Umalatov to win this, except for a miracle. Yeah, for sure. But that miracle could be this sub. No, but I need this to go the distance as well. I don't have the lower up for that. But our mystery bet generator did get. It says Ben generator. This whole time it said Ben. Come on, guys. Ben generator. You really gonna try some whack ass flying knee at that moment instead of crisp hands like the jab that he just landed? Good for the Russian parlay. Yeah, undefeated Russian parlay definitely gonna cash. I did not take it, but hopefully someone did. But I agree, dude. The flying, I mean, unless he was totally gassed and was like, "This is my last move, let me try it," which is still a dumb idea, but just a stupid ass fucking move there. Giving him the takedown essentially. He fucking fell over. Live odds minus 3,500 for Umalatov and plus 1,400 for Koreshkov. Big difference. God, we get the nice finish from Loughnane, and then you're like, all right, let's go, main event. But we got, 3 finishes in a row. And we're feeling good. And then you get a long, drawn out decision. I guess I can't complain. I'm gonna win some money on it, but still. I would definitely take a submission right here from Koreshkov. Ooh, minus 50,000 for Umalatov. Plus 3,500 for Koreshkov. Come on. Ooh, I'm seeing minus 100,000. That's absurd. All right, Hail Mary sub here. Throw up the armbar. Your signature move. Throw up a triangle, something. All Fight went the distance at least. Take that. Do have the lower for that because I had it up before. Mystery bet generator is 0 and 4. We'll get one day. One of these days. If anyone's wondering too, I put like a tenth of a unit on that shit. Not throwing anything special on it. Especially something like that. Plus 1600. Oh. So of the initial bets I had, I went 2 and 2. And then I did throw in that third bet, which was Loughnane by KO. And that cashed as well. So it would have been an up, if I counted these, would have been a positive. Would have gained like a unit. But as I said, did not make a breakdown. That's how I have people track the bets. Don't like doing that shit. Good cash from main card minute with that distance pick. Why'd you let me go on Koreshkov? I mean, dude, I wasn't too confident in it. I just liked the odds on it. Also, given how he got rocked in the beginning of round 2, I was like, well, this ain't hidden. Have a good night, everyone. Always fun. Peace, Tanner. See you tomorrow for Haney Garcia if you're in. Just waiting for the decision here. I mean, it's probably a 30-27 across the board, but still want to hear it. Get the old wrap up, you know. Good night, Tan. Chi-Town, baby. Sponsored by Bud Light and DraftKings. My kind of production. Oh my god, dude. I was making fun of this all night, and they dead ass have this graphic now. Top 3 kick speeds. Neiman Gracie, baby. 43 miles per hour. What a fucking stupid stat. 41 miles per hour for Adam Boric and 40 miles per hour for Kai Kamaka, guys. These are 40 mile per hour kickers, all right? What a stupid fucking stat. Verdict scorecards, all 3 rounds. Magomed. AI score, all 3 rounds. Magomed. And Randy and Dan both have Magomed. Like how you have to go through all these 3 steps. You're like, oh, I got to hear the AI score, the verdict score, Randy's score, Dan's score. Like, imagine the UFC did this shit. 29-28 they scored it? That's surprising. What fucking round did they give to Koreshkov? Sean O'Connell said it sarcastically. I guess the first round went to Koreshkov, even though he was taken down. Very strange. Knockout of the night. Gabriel Braga with 1 second left. Knocks out Justin Gonzales' first career finish. First time Gonzales has been finished in his career, I should say. All right. And that's going to do it for the card, man. Yeah, so we did good on bets. Quick recap. I'll go through them. I'll pull up each fight. Let's see. First fight of the night, we have Bubba Jenkins, Kamaka. Let me get rid of this lower. It looks like that was the bet, and it was not. The bet was, I don't have it up. Bet was Jenkins by decision. That did obviously not hit. So that was a bummer. Whatever. We moved on to the next fight. Yamauchi versus Neiman Gracie. We had Yamauchi parlayed with Gabriel Braga, which Gabriel Braga won by knockout. I should say Yamauchi won by decision. And then Gabriel Braga won by knockout in the first round with 1 second left on the clock. Next fight, Logan Storley. Unfortunately, we had him winning, and we had it parlayed with the over 1.5 in Loughnane Carvalho. Neither of those hit. Logan Storley got knocked the fuck out in the second round. Musaev looks like a fucking hammer. And Loughnane knocked out Pedro Carvalho in the first round. But because this parlay died on Logan Storley's fight, I went ahead and placed Loughnane by KO before this fight started. So we hit that. That was nice. And then main event, I had fight to go the distance, which hit, which was awesome. We also did the bet generator, which quick sneak peek at that. You guys basically blindly voted on which fighter we were going to bet on and how they were going to win. And what we got was Koreshkov by submission. It was pretty far fetched, but I threw a little sprinkle on it and did not hit, not surprisingly. But yeah, didn't want to do that. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll be back tomorrow night for Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Just going to go live for the co-main and the main, roughly 10 o'clock. Play it by ear. Depends on the pacing of the card, but, we'll see. We'll see. This person's asking, Koreshkov win? No, he did not. He lost 29-28. Umalatov went to decision. All right. But I'll see you guys tomorrow night if you join in for that stream. Appreciate everyone who joined. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace, guys.